So, where were we? Talking about how fun and challenging it is to live with a cancer that you know is going to kill you. And probably some of you will see this after it already has, and that's kind of the point. But at any rate, my wife has decided that if losing weight is a bad thing, I should eat a junk food drive-through hamburger and french fries every day. But I think I'm giving that up. I find I don't really enjoy it, and it just prevents me from eating better food at home because I'm full of some sort of junk food that I went to much trouble and paid too much money for. I'm not going to give up eating. I'm going to keep trying to gain some weight, even though that seems like quite the trick. I'm hoping these daily walks, which yesterday I managed to get 2 of them in, hope to do the same again and build up. And I walked to the top of the hill and back down to my driveway. But I'm hoping next week to walk to the top of the hill, back down to the bottom of the hill, and then back up to my driveway. And then maybe build up to where I can walk around the loop that is this neighborhood. Because the one thing my doctor has explained to me is this cancer won't be very painful. I have oxycodone, and I'm sure at the end I'd have morphine, so there won't be a lot of pain. I'll just get weaker and weaker and sleep more and more, and then one day I won't wake up. Well, I started sleeping a little more, which bothers me, but I have to believe if I keep walking, I will build my stamina. And if I can do that, maybe I can make this sucker stay away a little longer. Record more silly videos of me just talking and walking, as well as maybe some of my poetry. I really don't know what's the most important thing to do. As someone who loves poetry, I generally don't love to hear people read their poetry, even my favorite poets. Though I'm torn because my 2 favorite poets that were in my life, well, now there's 3 of them who've since gone on to wherever we go to after this. I would love to have recordings of them reading their poetry or talking about how many chickens they had in the yard, or what life was like in 1929 in Petal, Mississippi, or whatever. But I don't. I have 1 or 2 scratchy recordings of Brenda Blackwhite's audio, but she was quite the visual performer. It would be wonderful if we had a couple of her videos, or maybe a couple of dozen. So I'm leaving these, and I gather some people are watching them now, and that's great. But my goal is, on the off chance that my poetry is important, which I don't know that, or at least on the off chance that there are people who would like to see me after I'm gone. I know my wife will, but I think she's going to be too torn up to actually watch the video, so I'm not sure how good that's going to be. But at any rate, I make the videos. I have fun making them. Better than just looking at the neighbor's garbage and listening to the Cardinals. But I'm not sure what I ought to be recording. See, I'll get these and you can sort them out. You can say, oh my God, it's another wander around video. I don't want to watch that. I want him to read poetry. And you flip over the ones that are from various little chapbooks I've written over the years. Or maybe not. I don't know. All these thoughts that a dying man has to think about, because I'm not sure anybody else knows what to tell me either. But that's enough for this walk.